So here we have all of our major components in, and we just need to add our joinery. So the easy place to start with joinery is going to be on the kicker. 1/4 inch tenon here, 1/4 inch tenon here. I've already got my lines from the last time I put it in, so this is just going to be light. Now we need to start laying in the tenons for the aprons. Okay? So those guys are 1/4 inch wide and they're set in 3/16. Well, I find what tends to work well is here's my 5/8, find the center point, and then come out 1/8 of an inch each way. Alright? And I'm only going to do that on one side because I can transfer those lines around. So I know they're 1 inch long in front. So lay it down, put a mark at 1 inch, and I'm going to make this a really light line. Just long enough for the tenons to come into it. Okay, we come back to our original marks. Alright, come all the way up to my line. I keep breaking the lead, so I think I'm pushing a little too hard. You guys often hear me talk about how heavy the hand is. Well, that's what I'm referring to. So I'm going to do the outside there, outside here, light line here, and light line here. We'll look at that in a minute. Alright, now I'm going to come in to the inside of the tenon and repeat that process out to my 1 inch mark, and do the same thing over here. Light line, not darkening anything in yet. Over here now, same thing, light line again. Okay, go ahead and finish that 1 inch mark up on top. Alright, so there's the front 2 tenons are put in. And I've got lines lined up for the second. Now if my drawing is really square, I can set my point here, run a little line there, run a 45 here to here, alright, and then off of that I can put this rear tenon in. Okay? And these should look the same size. Now we just need to add in the button slots and the dovetail. So let's start with the dovetails. The dovetails we decided are 9/16 long, so I'm going to go ahead and put a mark at 9/16. Okay? And I'm going to get my square. And put a little line in. Light line. Come over here. Put a light line in. Okay. Dovetail starts 3/16 in. So I'm going to set it at 3/16. Make a mark there. Make a mark there. The dovetail stops 3/16 from the back. Put a mark there. Make a little mark. Make a little mark. Now, and I'm going to put this guy in. Flip it over. Put it in here. Now this can be a solid line because you can see it from the top of the table. Now I'm only putting a single dovetail in here, and for the assignment that's fine. So the button slots are centered on the side. So I'm going to find this. There's 12. Center point would be 6. And on the side, they are 1.5 inches long. I'm going to come over and put a mark at 3/4, and then come over this way and put a mark at 3/4. And back here, they come in 5/16 of an inch. So I'll put a mark at 5/16. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the rear button slots in. Okay? Little line at 1 inch in. Flip it over here. Do it again. These ones are only 1.25 inches. So come over 1.25 inches. Another line. Another line. They are 5/16 back. So I'm going to put a little pencil line there. And get my square. And make this obviously a hidden line. That's got the button slots in. The last thing we need to add are the screw holes. So, first one's centered. The other ones are 1 inch in. 1 inch in. And they're set a 1/2 inch back. Now I'm going to use my circle template for these. I'm going to set my 3/8 circle down, line it up, and this is a hidden line going all the way around. Now the center part of it is a solid line because that would be visible. So the outer one was 3/8 of an inch, the inner one is half of that. Okay, so those are done. So now basically we have a complete drawing of a plan view of the table, and we should be good to go.